All right, and good evening, Philadelphia family. Thank you for joining us here for our bye-week special of the 2024 Philadelphia Premier League. Tonight, we're going to be starting off with one of our ladies' matches. This is going to be a big match in terms of standings. I'm going to be joined this match by our reigning Mrs. Philadelphia, Colleen Russell.
Hello, everybody. And the crowd goes wild.
So this match is going to be between Philomena Rose and Jamie Spingler. And if I understand it, as it stands, a lot of the ladies are kind of bunched up in the middle of the pack. So this match could mean a lot.
If Jamie wins, it is pushing everybody down. That would give Jamie 7, tying her with Jazz. She holds the tiebreaker with Jazz. So at this point, the plus minus is really, I think, going to come in huge in this stage one.
And that's kind of how you want these competitions. Not as a player, but as a spectator, you want to see these tight matches where every dart counts, every match matters.
Always. I mean, if there's a giant blowout, what are you tuning in for? What are you watching for? Like,
Exactly.
this is nitty gritty, 5 women on the line, and also first place is on the line right now with Philomena holding 2 games with me being in first. So
Yes. Philomena got out to that hot start. She was kind of blazing trail in the beginning there. She had these couple bye games that kind of pushed her back in the standings, but you're absolutely right. First place isn't out of the question for her at this time.
And then you also have Sweeney. She's holding 3 games tonight as well. She rips 2 points out of these 3 games. She's walking away with 10 points tonight. So it's anything can happen night.
Yeah.
Everything's up for grabs. Nobody's, comfortable at this point, except I know I'm making it to stage 2, but I don't know in what position I'm going to wind up in to make it there. So I'm just grateful to make stage 2 and go from there.
Yeah, well, stay tuned. It looks like our ladies are underway. Jamie won court. So she started off with a 51, and Philomena answered with a 75 there. So Philomena's new to the Premier League. So I think this is a really good test for her in terms of pressure darts. She knows what she has to achieve. She knows what's in front of her. Being an experienced shooter as yourself, how do you approach? This is
only my second Premier League, though. So.
Your second Premier League, but you've been in big situation darts. So how do you approach a situation like this personally? How would you prepare for it?
I wouldn't try to put the weight of anything on me. You kind of gotta clear your head and just think, one leg at a time, one match at a time, and just try not to focus on the what ifs and what's next.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I say that, but there are times like I'm hyping myself up, like, you're walking away with 2 wins, 4 wins tonight. Get your ass in gear, let's go.
Yeah.
So
whatever the moment calls for.
Yeah, you either try to hype yourself up or calm yourself down. It all depends on the person. To where I know Philomena has worked on her nerves and concentration and everything. Is we see one kind of go up off the board. That could be a sign of nerves or too early of a release, and it goes flying on you. To where Jamie is extremely seasoned. I mean, you see her right there.
Yeah, excellent darts.
Burying at trip 19. She loves those 19s. She'll eat them up. And if she ain't feeling them, sometimes you'll see her go 20s and she'll start killing them. So you never know what Jamie's going to pull out of her pocket either.
Yeah, I think Philomena, as one of the newer shooters, it's important for her to not let the pressure get to her, let being on camera get to her, put all that stuff out of her mind and just shoot the game that she knows she's able to shoot.
Yeah, you just kind of, it's you and the board. I mean, I can't tell you how many times Kelly Gallagher has said that to me. It's just you and the board.
So Jamie's the first one to an out. She's currently sitting at a 151. Let's see if Philomena is able to join her in the out range.
Well, that was the other side of the line for that trip 19. She is right there on that one.
Yeah, it looks like a 47. So Jamie knows she's going to have 6 here at this 151. And I always say, when you approach the Aki with 3 darts in hand, sitting in that 100 range, your first goal is always going to be getting under 100. You want to set yourself up under 100. Let me just double check the maths here. Unfortunate, it's the second dart.
And for some reason, the 2 other games that are going on right now are not showing up on Dark Connect. Because we got Barry fighting for her life against Kim. And down there is Sween and Katrina, who, again, if Jamie wins, she holds the fate of a lot of shooters in her hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Brittany Barry is also sitting at that cut line, so these points are going to be very important for her as well.
Well, she made a lot of headway last week and had an amazing match against Jazz.
Yes.
Really showcasing her talent. I mean, I took Barry onto my team. She's a phenomenal shooter, and it's nice that people are able to see what she is capable of, because I know what she's capable of.
Yeah, I mean, it's great seeing a lot of the new faces here in the Women's Premier League, with Philomena and Brittany Barry being some of them.
Laura, the list goes on and on. Kelly. I would need a scroll for all the newer shooters that are really making an impact. Beautiful trick 16.
Yeah. Shit. And we had a bit of technical difficulty there. But Jamie was unable to catch that double, so it's going to leave Philomena with 3 darts here at the 61. She's going for the trip 15, hits a single there. She leaves her 46, hits the single. She has 1 dart in hand for the double top. Right there. That was 1 dart for a break of throw. I think Jamie had 2 good looks at the 16 previously.
Come on, follow that first dart right in.
Both shooters having a little bit of laugh at that second dart.
Oh,
Unlucky. Just a little high on our mark there on our doubles. Catching the double 8 on the first dart. And
I almost feel like it was 11. A little bit of a blocker that she had to almost alley-oop that first dart.
This is never how you want your first leg to go in a match. These high pressure double darts. If you get the victory, then you can walk away a little bit calmer.
Oh.
All over it.
She line-nosed right up.
Yeah, that first one was a great guide dart. She was just unfortunate, unable to sneak it in underneath it. But not for lack of effort. Jamie's still chasing that 32. Comes inside. She's going to have a look at the double 8 if she gets an opportunity to return here. She's going to need to use a dart to clean it up. And with that second dart, she's unable to do so. But Jamie with a look at the double 8 again. She did have that practice dart earlier where she hit it. Unable to do so on the second dart. She's going to switch to the double 4.
And comes in low. I'd be interested to see if Jamie's experience comes in play long term in this match.
I think